Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today on my channel at Paint You by Bree. Today we're doing the fox. What did the fox say? Well, we're actually going to start with a teardrop sponge and some white, and I like to check the consistency to make sure it's good. If it's not good on my hand, it won't be good on their face. So once the consistency was right, I'm going to do some pouncing there, tipping that little point upwards and pivoting the sponge so it only drops off paint above the eyebrow. So just pounce, pounce, pounce on one side, pounce, pounce on the other. Does not have to be perfect by any means, and actually I stray very far from perfection. This is going to be the Bahama Breeze Split Cake, a rainbow cake by SillyFarm. I love this rainbow cake for many reasons. I think the blue is beautiful, but I'm not using the blue. I'm just going to be using that pearlescent white going up to the neon pink, picking those up with my little sponge. And yeah, so just getting that consistency is important, right? Once I have it, I'm going to start with the darker colors at an angle, just kind of smudging that paint upwards on the inside of the two triangles. I did not like the color. It was blending in with the whites, picking up a little more color. It helps to pounce that sponge a little bit, yeah. Then going on just on the bridge of the nose, getting nice pigmentation there. I like to kind of tuck it into the sides of the nose too, as far as you can get without touching the eyes is good. So you have that gradient going from top to bottom. Like I said, there's not much perfection in this video. If I were to do it over, I would like more neon pink on my forehead, but it doesn't always work out the way you plan. As a matter of fact, happy accidents happen all the time while you're painting. So I just flipped the sponge and got a little bit of pigmentation under the eyes on the top of the cheekbone. And that's going to be a nice base for some freckles in there. While that paint is wet, you want to take advantage of that time to get some glitter on there. So I just sparkled, put some of that holographic gold on me, and holographic gold and silver are probably my two favorites. And they work for all different kinds of, all different ranges of face paints, different colors. So I'm getting my Low Cornell number 6 loaded with some black, starting that line work on the ears. Everybody's gonna do this a little bit differently. I kind of think of it like a petal, like a real nice rounded petal on both of those. And then on the inner part of the ear too, that adds a lot. You can also think of it kind of like a backwards petal. I think that foxes have little black tips or dark tips of their ears. So that's what that is, if you're wondering what's going on there. The nose is a little bit of a triangle. As I was trying to paint my own nose, I have a very rounded nose. I have a marble at the end of my nose. So it just kept on getting bigger and rounder and bigger. So I was just like, whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna do just some little hairs on the top there in between the ears. It's kind of like the puppy dog too. Getting a nice creamy consistency of your black, and a very well loaded brush is important to make freckles and to make little dots. You can vary the width of these by varying the pressure that you apply. So the big ones are you just apply more pressure, and the little ones you apply less pressure. If you want them to be ovals, you're going to press at an angle. If you want them to be circles, you need to press them at exactly 90 degrees with your skin. So that's about it. That is the fox face paint. You can embellish if you want to. I mean, I just did this just to show you that you can embellish. But I don't always do this with face paints. Actually, sometimes I do. I do a lot, actually. And then last is just if you want to add a little shine to the nose. It just adds a little more dimension. Yeah, just a little shine, and it's totally optional. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that it helped you learn a real easy face paint to do the fox, which is quite popular with the kids. So thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful day, and look out for more videos, more tutorials coming soon. Bye!